इस वीडियो में मैं आपके लिए लेके आया हूँ एस चांद बुक क्लास 8 मैथमेटिक्स की बुक से चैप्टर नंबर 6 जिसका नाम है फैक्टराइजेशन ऑफ अलजेब्रिक एक्सप्रेशन। सो लेट स्टार्ट दिस वीडियो। अगर आप मेरे चैनल पर नए हैं तो प्लीज़ लाइक, सब्सक्राइब एंड हिट द बेल आइकन फॉर अपकमिंग अपडेट्स। आइए प्यारे दोस्तों एंड स्टूडेंट्स, आज इस वीडियो में मैं आपको अलजेब्रिक एक्सप्रेशन में कैसे फैक्टराइजेशन करते हैं उसको स्टेप बाय स्टेप बिल्कुल बेसिक से हाई लेवल तक समझाते हैं। सो एक्सरसाइज 6A का सॉल्यूशन हम इस वीडियो में लेने वाले हैं, जिसका क्वेश्चन नंबर फर्स्ट आपको आपकी स्क्रीन पर यहाँ पर दिख रहा है। लेट्स डू सम एडजस्टमेंट। Question number 1 is given that, so let's solve the question number 1. Solution of question number 1. The question is that 3x negative 12. So how can we solve this problem? So for that we have to do the factor of the first term and the second term. So here I can do 3 multiply x. 3x means 3 multiply x. Now do the factor of 12. You can simply do the factor of 12 with the help of HCL 6 times, then 2 cut 6 3 times, then 3 cut 6 1 time. So the factors are 2 multiply 2 multiply 3. Now what you have to do? Now you have to take the common factor from both the terms. Here we have two terms. This is our first term and this is our second term. And from both the term we have to take all common factors. So here the 3 is here and the same 3 is here. So these 3 are common factor in these two terms. So I take 3 as common. So what is the meaning of taking common from both the terms is that from 3x I take 3 as common. So I'm going from जिस फैक्टर को हम कॉमन लेते हैं उससे उसी टर्म को डिवाइड करते हैं. So from 2 multiply 3 and from this term I'll take 3 as common, so I'm going to divide this by 3. Now cuts this 3 cuts this 3 and this 3 cuts this 3. Now what we have remaining, we have 3 small bracket x remaining in the first term, and in the second term we have 2 2s. So 2 2s is 4. And my dear student, this is the final answer of this problem. I hope you understand this problem very well. Now move to the problem number 2. The problem number 2 is on your screen from S Chand book. The chapter name is Algebraic Expression, Factorization of Algebraic Expression, and the question number 2 is given here. 80 plus 16y. Now do the factor of 18. So we know that 16 5s is 80 plus 16 multiply y. So my dear students, here you can clearly see in the first term and the second term 16 is common. So 16 is a common factor. So we take 16 as common like this, and from 16 multiply 5 the first term will going to divide by 16, and the second term 16 multiply y also divided by 16 because we take 16 as common. So here 16 cuts 16 one time and 16 cuts 16 one time. So what is remaining now? Now we have remaining 16 small bracket 5 positive y, and my dear student, this is the final answer of this problem. I hope you understand this problem very well. So this is the final answer we have. Now move to the problem number 3. The problem number 3 from S Chand book, chapter number 6, Algebraic Expression, Factorization of Algebraic Expression. Let's do the solution of problem number 3. Problem number 3 is that we have 8x negative 8y. So here you can see that this 8 and this 8 are common in both the terms. So we take 8 as common, and now we write 8x divided by 8. And now we can write 8y divided by 8. So my dear students, now this 8 cut this 8 one time, and this 8 and this 8 cut one time. Now what we have remaining, we have 8x negative y, and this is the final answer of this problem. I hope you understand this question very well, my dear students. This is the final answer. Now move to the next question. Question number 4. Question number from Eschan book, class 8 mathematics, factorization of algebraic expression. Question number 4, exercise 6a. If you are new on We Study Maths, so please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. I am Roy Singh. I am giving you explaining each and every question with basic details, and step by step I teach you here. You can also give your suggestion in the comment section if you want any kind of improvement, and if you are not able to understand any step in any question, you can comment there. I will help you accordingly. Now solve this question. 7x plus 14. So now dear students, we do the factor 7 multiply x. Now do the factor of 14, that should be 7 multiply 2. So now you can clearly see here 7 is in the first term and 7 is in the second term. There is no other common factor in first and second term here. So we take 7 as common. So we have 7x divided by 7 and 7 multiply 2 also divided by 7. So here what we do now, this 7 cuts this 7 and this 7 cuts this 7 one time. Now we have 7x plus 2. This is the final answer of this problem, dear students. This is the answer of this problem. I hope you understand this problem very well. Now move to the problem number 4. The problem number 4 is on your screen now. So let's solve this problem. So we have a square plus 7a. If nothing numerical value is here, so we assume 1 here. So now how can we write a square? So 2 times multiply of a plus 7 multiply a. So what is the common factor here? So my dear student, this a and this a are common. A to the power 1 is here and a to the power 1 is here. Only 1a is common here. So here from both the terms I take a as common. So a multiply a, from a multiply a I take a as common, and from 7 multiply a I take a as common. So now what we have remaining, this a cuts this a, but 1a is remain here in the first term, and this a cuts this a one time. And we also know when a divides a, so here power is same, so a to the power 0, and that means 1. This also happen here. So now we have a, small bracket open, a plus 7, and this is the final answer of this problem, my dear students. This is the answer of this problem. I hope you understand. If you have any doubt, you can comment in the comment section. Your suggestion in the comment section is very important for me. It motivates me to help you according to your requirement. So now move to the next question, question number 6. The question number 6 we have 5y negative 7y square. So let's solve this question now. Do the factor 5 multiply y negative 7 multiply, how can we write y square? Y multiply y. So now you can see clearly here this y and this y is only common factor between these two terms. So we take y as common. So we have 5 multiply y and this y divide this, and negative 7 multiply y, and this y is in divide. So now what happened, this y and this y, because y divide y, it means that y to the power 1 minus 1, so we have y to the power 0, that means 1. When any variable has 0 power, then its value is 1. So y multiply y again. So what we have now, we have y 5 minus 7y, and this is the final answer of this problem, my dear students. We are solving Eschan book of class 8 mathematics. My name is Roy Singh. I am your math tutor. I am here to help you. Don't worry about mathematics. If you continuously watching each and every question from We Study Maths, so you will become expert of mathematics one day. Now move to the question number 7. Question number 7 is that we have here 8c negative 24c. So this is the question. Now we have to do the factors. Let's do 8 multiply c, and we know that factors of 24 is that 8 multiply 3 c. So here this 8 and this c, this 8 and this c. Now there are two common factor in both the terms. 8 and c is the common factor in first term, and 8 and c is the common factor in second term. So we take both the common factor as common out. So now from 8c so 8c will going to multiply 8c, 8 multiply 3 multiply c will going to divide by 8 multiply c, because 8 multiply c is the common in both the terms. So this 8 and this 8 cuts one time, and this c and this c cuts one time. This 8 cuts one time, and this c cuts one times. So now what we have 8c small bracket 1 negative 3, 1 negative 3. So now we solve this problem much more. 8c, now we have negative 2, now this multiplies, so we have negative 16c. So this is the answer of this problem, or we can do this directly also. Now move to the next problem. Problem number 8. Problem number 8 we have, let's do the solution of problem number 8. We have 5m square negative 6m. So now do the factor m, 5 multiply m negative 6 multiply m. So between 5 and 6 there is nothing common, but m is common is here. So we have m, now 5m negative 6, and this is the final answer. Now we can do this directly also, because from here I take m is common. So what is remaining from this term, I'll take m as common. So what is remaining, 5 and m is remaining, and from here I take m is common, then what is remaining, 6 is remaining. So I do directly. Okay, you can also do this way, m multiply m and divide by m, 6 multiply m divide by m, and from here we take m as common. So this m and this m cuts one time, and this m cut one time, then we have m 5m minus 6. So this is a basic way, this is a very basic way to solve this problem, to make a strategy how to take the commons. So it is a basic step, and now it is a second step. If we are able to understand what is the common term between these two terms, so we can do it directly, okay, to make our calculation faster and save our time in our upcoming exams. Okay, dear students, let's move to the question number 9. So in question number 9, 12u negative 20uv. So directly you can tell me what is the common between these two, between 12 and 20. Between 12 and 20 what is common? Between 12 and 20 what is common? So I hope your answer will be 4. 4 is a common factor between 12 and 20, because the factor of 12 is 3 multiply 4, and the factor of 20 is 4 multiply 5. So 4 and 4 is common between these two numerical value. So I'll take 4 as a common. Now what is the variable common here? U is here also and U is here also. So U is also common here. So what we have now, when 12U is divided by 4U, so U cuts U and 4 cuts 12 3 times. So we have 3 here. And when 20UV is divided by 4U, so U cuts U one time and 4 cuts 25 times. So what we have 5V. And this is the final answer, and this is the final approach to do this question. But what I teach you before, I'll show you that. I'll show you the basic way to solve this problem. So the basic way is that we have to take common. So I'm going to write 3 multiply 4 multiply U, and negative 4 multiply 5 multiply U multiply V. Now I have to take commons. So let's take the common. 4U is common here. So 3 multiply 4 multiply U upon 4U, because 4U is a common factor. So 4 multiply 5 multiply U multiply V will going to divide by 4U, because 4U is a common factor. Now what happened? This 4 cuts one time, and this u cut one times. 4 and 4 cut one time, and u cuts one time. So what is remaining? We have 4u, and we have 3 and negative 5b. So this is a basic way to solve these problems, but I'll teach you the direct way also, how to solve these problems. This way you can also solve. Now moves to the question number 10. In question number 10 we are going to use a direct method to solve. Okay dear students, if you have any problem in direct method, you can comment me. 10 pq negative 12 p square q. So I'll tell you one more basic thing. In the first term and in the second term, the variable power is 1 and the variable power 1, and in the second term we have p to the p square of p. So if we have both variables, if in both the terms we have same variable, so we take common the smallest, we take common variable which has smallest power in any term. In first term p to the power 1, and in second term we have p to the power 2. So we take p to the power 1 common from both the terms because it has smallest degree. Understand students? Okay. So now tell me, what is the 10 and 12? Between 10 and 12 what is common? 10 can be written as 2 multiply 5, and 12 can be written as 2 multiply 6. So you can clearly see 2 is common factor between 10 and 12. So I take 2 as common. P is also common and Q is also common. You can see clearly here. So now when 10 PQ divided by 2 PQ, so 2 cuts 10 5 times, and this P cuts one time, and this Q cut once time, and what is remaining? We have 5 remaining here. Now we have 12 p square q and divided by 2 pq. So this 2 cuts 12 6 times, and this p cuts p square p times, and this q cuts one time. So we have 6p. Now this is the answer of this problem. I hope you understand this problem very well. Now move to the problem number 11. Problem number 12. So problem number 12 is that we have 30g plus 55gh. So here from 30 and 55 now we do the factors. 5 6 are 30 and g. Now we do the factor. 6 9 ja 54 multiply g multiply h. Now here you can see 6 and 6 is common, and g is common. So now take 6g as common. So what we have now? 5 multiply 6 multiply g divided by 6g. Positive, we have 6 multiply 9 multiply g multiply h. Now divided by 6h. After this calculation, 6, this g cuts this g, and this 6 cuts this 6. This 6 cut this 6 one time, and this g cuts one time. So what is remaining? We have 6g 5 plus 9h, and this is the final answer of this problem, dear students. This is the final answer of this problem. Now move to the problem number 13. Let's do the solution of problem number 13. We have 28 c square d square negative 21 c square d square. So here again I mention the thing, d and d is same, is in both the terms. So which d will take common? Where the d to the power is smaller. Here d to the power 2, but here d to the power 1. So d to the power 1 taken as common, but here c to the power 2 and c to the power 2. When power are same, then we take the same power as common. From 28 and 21, so it can be written as 4 7 ja c square d square, and it can be written 3 7 ja c square d square. So here c square d square, So 7 is taken common and c square d is taken as common. So what is remaining here? This and from d square. If I am from d square, I am taking d as common. So what is remaining? D is remaining here. So we have only 4d here, and from here this 7, this c square and this d is taken as common. So what is remaining without common? Without common is 3 here, and this is the answer. So this is the direct approach we can apply here, and I think this is the best way. You have to understand how to apply the direct approach to solve this question. Now comes to the question number 14. Now apply the direct approach here. 36y to the power 3z plus 48y to the power 2z square. For that you need to have command on tables. If you have very good command on tables, then you can take the common factor very easily from the numerical values, from 36 and 48, which is common. So 6 is common. 6 6 is 36, y to the power 3z plus 6 8 ja, or we can take 12 also, because 12 3 is 36 y cube z plus 12 4 ja y square z square. So here y to the power is smaller and here z to the power is smaller, and this 12 and this 12 is common. Take it out. So z y square and z is common. So what is remaining here? So dear student, this 3 we will not take common, so 3 remain here. And from this y cube, y square is taken out. So what we have now? 3 minus 2, so we have y only and y, and this z is taken out as common. Now from this 12 is taken out common, but 4 is not taken out common. Y square is taken out as common. Z, from z square we take z as common, so we have z square negative 1 and z to the power 1. So we have z here, and this is the final answer of this problem, my dear students. This is the answer of this problem. Now move to the next problem, problem number 15. Problem number 15, we have 6p plus 8p square negative 4p to the power 3. Now from these three terms, I will apply here the direct approach. From here, and from here, from 6, 8 and 2, which is common. So 2 is common only here, and all three terms has p, p square and p cube. Same variable is common in all three terms. So from all three terms, which variable we take common? We take that variable common. In which term it has the lowest power. So here it has the lowest power, so 2p we will take common. So from 6p I'll take 2p as common. So this cut 3 times and p cuts p 1 time. So we have 3. So this 2 cuts 8 4 times, and this p to the power 1 cuts p square p time. Now negative sign. This 2 cuts this 4 2 times, and this p to the power 1 cuts p to the power 3 2 times. I teach you in the previous p to the power 3 will going to divide by p to the power 1, then p to the power 3 minus 1, p to the power 2. I hope you understand this logic very easily, because in the exponent chapter I will teach you how it's work. This is the answer. Now move to the question number 16. Question number 16, we have 12a to the power 3 negative 15a to the power 2 negative 7a. So here nothing is common because of this 7. In first two term 3 is common, but 3 is not in the third term. So there is a no numerical value taken as common. But a to the power 3, a to the power 2 and a to the power 1. So all three terms have same variable. So we take the smallest power as common of the variable. So a is taken as common. So 12, when a divides a to the power 3, so we have a to the power 2. When a to the power 1 divides a to the power 2, we have a. When a to the power 1 divides a to the power 1, so we have only 1. So because 7 is there, 7 1 ja 7 comes out. And this is the final answer of this problem, my dear students. Now move to the problem number 17. The problem number 17 is given here. 15 y square z to the power 3 negative 20 y to the power 3 z to the power 4 plus 35 y to the power 2 z to the power 2. So now from 15, 20 and 35 we take 5 as common. Y square, y to the power 3 and y to the power 2. So y to the power is taken as common. Z to the power 3, z to the power 4 and z to the power 2. Smallest power, z to the power 2 is taken as common. Then this 5 cuts this 15 3 times. Y square divides 1 time. And z square divides z to the power 3 z times. 5 divides 20 4 times. Y square divides y cube y time. Z square divides z to the power 4 z square time. 5 divide 35 7 times. Y square divide y square 1 time. And z square divide z square 1 time. So now the final answer is 5y square z square 3z negative 4y z square plus 7. And this is the final answer of this problem, my dear students. Yeah. Let's move to the last question of this exercise, question number 18. Let's do the solution of this question also. We have 14 m to the power 5 n to the power 4 and p to the power 2 negative 42 m to the power 7 n to the power 3 and p to the power 7 negative 70 m to the power 6 n to the power 4 and p to the power 3. Now from here we have to take common from 14, 42 and 70. I think 40 is taken as common because 41 ja 40, 14 1 ja 14, 14 3 ja 42 and 14 5 ja 70. So 14 taken as common. Now it is the time to take a variable as common. M to the power 5, M to the power 7, M to the power 6. So in which term M has the lowest power, that will taken as common. So m to the power 5 is smallest. N to the power 4, n to the power 3, n to the power 4. So n to the power 3, because the smallest we have to take common. P to the power 2, p to the power 7, p to the power 3. So p to the power 2 taken as common. Now what we have, my dear student, this. So here 14 cuts 14 one time. M to the power 5, m to the power cuts one time. M to the power 3 cuts m to the power 4 n time. P to the power 2, p to the power 2 cuts one time. Now I am going to do directly. 14 3s are m to the power 5 cuts m to the power 7 m square time. M to the power 3 cuts n to the power 3 cuts n to the power 3 one times. P to the power 2 cuts p to the power 7 p to the power 5 times. Now 14 cuts 70 5 times. M to the power 6 cut m to the power m to the power 5 cuts m to the power 6 m time. N to the power 3 cuts n to the power 4 n times. And p to the power 2 divides p to the power 3 p times. And this is the final answer of this problem, my dear students, and this is the answer of this question. So here's the exercise 6a from Eschan book of class 8 mathematics. The chapter name is factorization of algebraic expression is completed here, and in this video I'll teach each and every question from chapter 6 factorization of algebraic expression, exercise 6a. So if you like the way of teaching, if you like the step-by-step explanation of each and every question, please comment your suggestion and share with your friends, and don't forget to hit the bell icon for upcoming updates. Thank you very much. Please support me